Hey, time out. Before we jump into this, if you have not subscribed to this channel and you even work in the zip code of property management, there's a little hand thing right there, red box, or some words that say subscribe. Hit the subscribe button, bang on that subscribe button, hit the notifications. I'm gonna be dropping great tips for you every single day, and I would really appreciate it if you would smash the like button. It really helps the algorithm so that other people in property management just like you can find this channel and get the help that they need. So hit that subscribe button. All right, so we just covered what the perfect call reveals, or what the perfect call discovers. Now what I want to do is I want to find some apartments and I want to walk through some sample calls, and we'll just see kind of how the industry is doing. This is going to give you a really good baseline on what you're up against from your competition and how you can take the skills that you're about to learn in these courses and just completely dominate them, just completely steamroll them. They're not even going to have a chance to compete with you when you use the Leasing University system. Okay, so if you remember, we established the perfect call. So I'm gonna give you the answers right now. This is what we're looking for these leasing agents that I'm about to call to uncover. Who you are. Okay, so I'm gonna be Mike Anderson. So if they ask me who I am, I'm gonna tell them Mike Anderson. Okay, my phone number, I'll just give them my actual cell, because whatever, I don't wanna start making up phone numbers and sending calls to somebody's phone. So I'll give them my cell. I'll give them my Gmail, email if they ask me for a Gmail. And where am I currently living? I'm going to tell them that I am currently living in a 2-bedroom apartment in downtown Denver. All right. So what is my current situation? I'm going to make my current situation that I'm moving to the area for work, okay? And if they're really ninja and they're really expert, they'll ask me where I'm working. I just made up a company I call Phillips Printing, okay? I'm moving for work. I'm moving to the area with Phillips Printing. I'm out of my current lease. Let's see if they key in on that. So I'm no longer in a lease. I'm staying with a friend, and I could move in right now. Okay, what do I want? I want a 2-bedroom apartment on a higher floor. Okay, with a nice kitchen. Now the real ninjas, hopefully they're going to uncover why do I want it. And my answer, the reality is, and this is the kind of stuff that if you uncover through the process, the lease is yours. You're going to get the lease. Why do I want it? I'm going to use the 2nd bedroom as an office. Okay, so I'm moving to town for Phillips Printing, but I'm planning on working a lot out of the house. And I love to cook. I cook all my own foods. All right, and I do all my own meal prep, and I love just, that's my stress relief. Sitting in the kitchen, cook up my chicken breasts and my broccoli and all my stuff. Love that. Let's see if they can make that connection. Now, a super ninja would also write down that I'm into fitness and probably make a note to ask me, do I have a gym picked out? Do I plan on working out at the gym on the property? Dig in a little bit more in that, but I bet you $100 we don't even get to that. Okay, so nutrition, cooking, 2nd bedroom. Need it for an office. Why is that important? The room that you're going to need for your kids is a totally different situation than the room that you might need for an office. The room, if I've got a roommate, totally different situation than what I need for an office. With a roommate, I'm going to be looking for as close to double masters as I can get, so it's even and we're not like getting in a big fight over who gets the nicer room. Kids, I can give them their own room, but what do I care about if I've got kids? Bathroom, right? So office, hey, it could be a tiny little nook. It could be a small room without closet space. This is the kind of stuff that's going to help you look at your inventory, and maybe you've got a floor plan that's not leasing right now because the 2nd bedroom kind of sucks if you had to live in it, but it's a perfect 2nd bedroom for an office. Or maybe there's a floor plan with a den. It's a 1-bedroom with a den. If they lock in that I need that office, it's going to be huge. Okay, when do I want it? I've got my drop dead, gotta move in by is January 1st. Okay, so drop dead, gotta move in by January 1st. Hopefully they're gonna ask me that, and they're gonna set an appointment. So here's the thing, I'm telling them that we'll pick a couple cities. I'll do we'll come up with a couple cities. I'm not gonna call in Denver because I don't want them to be like, hey, can you drive down today? And I don't wanna waste somebody's time. I'm going to let them know that I'm going to be in town next Wednesday, and I plan on signing a lease next Wednesday. So hopefully they're going to uncover that. Let's jump into calling a few communities and see what we get. And we'll see if this works on my phone here. Hey Siri, Can you search Google for apartments in Las Vegas?
I found something on the web about apartments in Las Vegas. Check it out.
Got it. Okay, I'm gonna call a couple of these, and I'm gonna skip the phone number because I don't want to put anybody's phone number online here. So we'll cut, and I will just go to it ringing there.
Thank you for calling. This call may be recorded for quality assurance purposes.
Maybe nobody's working today. Gotta rent a unit.
Thank you for calling the Ridge. If you are calling about a fire or life-threatening emergency, please hang up and dial 911.
Yee.
For leasing information, press 1. For routine maintenance service or to leave a message for one of the office staff, where your call could be returned during regular business. One of our leasing professionals will be happy to provide you with information in regards to our property. If you will please leave your name, your telephone number, and the best time to reach you after the tone, your call will be returned as soon as possible. Thank you.
Okay. Not so great on the first call, but hey, it's typical, right? So, do I want to leave a message? They're probably so busy putting out that fire or working with the SWAT team to stop all the life-threatening emergencies that they have that they can't call me back. Either way, I'm so freaked out, they're off my list. I'm never calling them again. Bottom line, they literally had no chance in closing the lease as soon as they told me fire and life-threatening emergency. All right, so let's try and catch another one.
Thank you for calling. How can I help you?
Hi, I was calling about 2 bedrooms. Do you have any 2 bedrooms available?
Yes, we have one available.
Okay, great, great. What's the rent on that?
$11.45, including water, gas, trash, pest control, and liability insurance.
Oh, okay, pest control's in there, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Okay.
Really? She's going to bring up pest control? Okay, so the Roach Motel is going to wrangle the roaches for free. What did she collect from me? Does she know who I am? Does she know anything about me? Does she know my phone number? Huge fail. Huge, huge fail. We got to get somebody here. Let's try somebody else.
Quality assurance. To continue, please press 1.
Oh, because, you know, if you want to bail out, let's give you an opportunity. Let's just say to continue, press 1. Genius.
To continue, please press 1.
Genius. By the way, it's 2:24 p.m. on a Tuesday. There's no reason these phones should not be answered.
Hello. Thank you for calling Luxury Living and
Para continuar en español, oprime el 8.
our staff is busy helping other customers right now. For information about our homes, press 1. For our office hours,
Okay, so
2.
obviously they're going to probably
If you are
route me to a
resident and have
professional
meeting,
call
press
center.
3.
Let's see how good the
If you have
professional
an
does.
issue for our courtesy officer, you've reached our interactive caller information service. Even though our staff is helping
Interactive?
other customers
'Cause we
right
don't
now,
care.
I can answer your questions about our community. Just speak clearly and ask me any simple question, like, Do you have a 2-bedroom apartment? Or where are you located? And I'll do my best to answer. If you ever need help, just say help. Or say message to leave us a voice message. Now, how can I help you?
Do you have a 2-bedroom apartment?
I'm sorry, I didn't get that. When you hear what you're looking for, just say it. Office hours? Directions?
Do you have a 2-bedroom apartment?
I'm sorry, I'm having trouble understanding your request. Press 0 to leave a message. Press 1 for home availability. Press 2 for pricing and additional costs. Press 3 for... We generally have 1, 2, and 3-bedroom apartment homes available to choose from. You can say message to leave us a voice message, and a representative will call you back with our current availability. For directions to... just say directions. Now, how can I help you?
Is the maintenance department run by robots as well, or just the leasing office?
Sorry, I'm having trouble understanding your request.
Okay, we're gonna get somebody on the phone, I promise.
Apartments, this is Rebecca. How can I help you?
Hey Rebecca, how you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
Great, great. Thank you for answering so quickly. It's like you knew I was calling and picked it up right on the first ring. Hey, I'm calling to see, do you have any 2-bedrooms available?
No, I do not at this moment. And I actually don't have anything on notice anytime soon.
Okay, that probably makes sense because you're like hustling and answering the phone, and I called a bunch of other properties and they don't even answer, but I get it. Okay, well thank you so much for taking my call and everything.
Yeah, not a problem. Good luck with your search.
Thank you so much. You rock. Talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye. I love that she answered the phone. That's what we want. Why didn't she get my information? Does that portfolio have any sister properties? Heck, a hustler like that, she could probably be selling those leads to another property. I mean, that's valuable information. Hot renter. I'm frustrated because nobody would call me back. Hey, if it was me, I would be in a hurry to help them, even if I didn't have a unit available. But props to her for answering the phone. She didn't ask me any questions though. Let's find somebody here. Let's try another city. Let's try San Antonio. Hey Siri, search apartments in San Antonio.
One option I found is apartments on South Street in San Antonio. Does that one sound good?
Yeah, let's call that one.
Calling again apartments.
Siri's powered by Google. So they show up first on Google, they get all the calls. I love it. That's what we do at Multifamily Traffic.
Thanks for calling. This call may be recorded for quality purposes.
I don't know why you need to say that, but fine. But let the lawyers let them have that one in. 2 rings. 3 rings. This is why I want you to answer within 3 rings. See how much time it feels like, and it's only been 4 rings. Feels like forever, doesn't it?
Hello, thank you for calling. Laura speaking. How can I help you?
Hey Laura, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Hey, do you have any 2-bedrooms available?
We don't have anything for a medium move-in, but we will have something in about 2 to 3 weeks.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, because that'll work for me. Great.
Okay.
Well, thank you so much.
No problem. Are you going to come in?
Yeah, I'll come in on Wednesday.
Okay. All right. So what's your first and last name?
It's Mike. And the last name is Anderson. Anderson.
Okay. So I won't be here tomorrow, but my coworker Kiana will be here.
Oh, no, next Wednesday. Next Wednesday.
Oh, next Wednesday? Okay, I'll be here.
Okay, great, great. Thank you so much.
No problem.
All right,
So
thanks.
I'll see you then.
Okay, see you then. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Wow. She answered, took her 4 or 5 rings, and she knows my name. So that's terrific. She can go through the phone book of every city in the United States and look for Mike Andersons to call me back. I think there's probably only, 7 million Mike Andersons out there. But props to her for answering the phone. You guys, can you see how the training is important? Do you want to do one more, or has everybody kind of seen what the competition is? Hey, for fun, let's do one more. Hey Siri, search apartments in Atlanta.
One option is apartments on Avenue Northeast in Atlanta. Is that the one you want?
Yes.
Great. I can call that location or get directions to it. What would you like me to do?
Call that location.
Calling apartments.
Can you guys see if you use a service like multifamily traffic and you're at the top? If you're at the top of Google, how many calls you get?
Urban and fun. Treat yourself to the bold, midtown style.
If you need to call multifamily traffic to get more calls, it's 888-683-5885. They're busy.
For information about
What a horrible
our
thing to
homes
say
at
we're busy.
131, press 1. For our office hours, press 2. If you are a resident and have a maintenance issue, press 3. You reached our interactive caller information service.
Oh, not again.
Even though our staff is helping other customers right now, I can answer your questions about our community. Just speak clearly and ask me any simple question like, do you have a 2-bedroom apartment? Or where are you located? And I'll do my best to answer. If you ever need help, just say help, or you can say message to leave us a voice message. Now, how can I help you?
Do you have a 2-bedroom apartment?
I'm sorry, I didn't get that. When you hear what you're looking for,
I said exactly your example. Do you have a 2-bedroom apartment?
I'm sorry, I'm having trouble understanding your request. Press 0 to leave a message.
Do you have a 1-bedroom apartment?
I'm still having some trouble, so let me take a message so our staff can
If
call
your
you
management company is using one of these things,
please
they're a
give me your
joke.
name, phone number, and a brief message regarding your call. I'll make sure that our staff...
Okay, so I don't want to waste any more time on today's classroom training with calls, but you guys get it. Run your own calls. Answer the phone. What did we get? We got 2 people out of quite a few calls. I think we did 4 or 5 calls that actually answered. 1 person asked me my name, but that's as far as we got. So that's pitiful. And that's what you're up against. Let's get you trained so you can get those leases. 500 of the top property management companies work with Leasing University. We conduct 100 live apartment leasing training events per year. We help our clients sign over 100,000 additional leases per year, adding $2 billion to their revenue. Leasing consultants that have access to Leasing University lease 7 times more apartments than the rest of the industry. Leasing University is new. Leasing University is game-changing, and Leasing University will get you 7 times more leases. Listen, the apartment industry has changed. The way people rent apartments today is totally different than it was yesterday. Today's renter has more access to information, and they've got more choices in apartments than they've ever had before. If you're struggling to get leases, it's most likely not your location, it's not your amenities, and it's not your price. It's your sales training. If you've been made to sit through a boring class or unrealistic online training, and you're not getting the skills that you need to work with renters, to help you handle their objections, and to make sure you close the lease and rent the apartment, well, that ends today with Leasing University. Our simple, fun, and exciting step-by-step online training and live events will give you the skills and confidence that you need to lease 7 times more apartments. Earn your certified leasing consultant credential in less than 30 days with Leasing University. Simply click on the link to get started and head over to leasinguniversity.com now to start your training.